I want to bring to you a message that I call Get Up. I was talking to several individuals, and in my ministry we talk about sexual sin, and so I deal with issues like pornography addiction and sexual addiction and homosexuality. One of the things that I find is that after I initially start talking to some of these individuals, I get phone calls from them talking about how they fell. One of the things that I realized in my own personal journey of falling, getting up, and falling and getting up, there's a verse in the Bible that I think really kind of says it all. In Proverbs 24, verse 16, it talks about the righteous man falls 7 times. But it also talks about the unrighteous man falls too. The only difference between the righteous man and the unrighteous man is that the righteous man keeps getting up. 7 represents not only perfection, but completeness. And what that represents for me is that God is patient and He is long-suffering, knowing that I have this experience to go through, and He could take it all away. But instead, what happens is I have this journey of making this decision: am I going to follow Christ or indulge in my temptation? And so this process takes time, and it doesn't mean that I'm perfect, but God always promises that His perfection is what covers us. 1 John 1:9 says that if we confess our sins, that He is faithful. And so I try to encourage these young men and women, whoever calls, and I try to encourage them by getting back up when you feel discouraged, and to remember that the journey will be complete. You'll rise that 7th time when the journey is complete, and you'll have victory. But in the process, recognize that even if you fall, that God has already provided a safety net to help you if you'll just get up. Thanks. This is Mike, and I hope you stay strong. Be encouraged.